don't think I have a sample of it. They moved on, Jay. I missed the opportunity there, but it's okay. I'll show it to you a little bit later. I'm pleased we moved on, though, because everybody needs to see this. Jay has talked about it a couple times today with the lovely Lynn earlier, and now with me. This is the launch of a weekly deal drop, and a weekly deal drop is a very big deal. Jay and the team work hand in hand over many, many months to bring these to life. 5 materials, 5 countries, first time combined. And Jay, it does stand out as something that is playful, that lifts your spirits with these colors.
Think about colors, and think about colors in your life, right? Okay. You know, why do you think that everybody's in a good mood in spring?
Right.
Okay, so, here in Florida, we really don't see it as much, okay? I'm sorry, we're a little spoiled. We're more tropical, so, but trust me, where I just came from, okay, like you wake up, you know who I'm talking about here, you're freezing to death, it's cold, everything is bleak, everything's gray, or white or whatever, I mean, all the snow, and it's just like, you're just like, when is this gonna be over? And then spring comes, and then what happens in spring, right? Everything comes to life,
yes.
And you see all these brilliant colors. You've got all these flowers, all the color. And I don't, to tell you the truth, there's whole studies done on color.
Yeah.
Do you know that, right? Like, how different colors affect your mood and different things, bright colors, or like if you want people to be calm or whatever, then you like have a light blue
it's
or
true.
like a white, right? Go into a hospital, you don't see like bright pink or bright yellow or whatever. They want you to calm down, right? So, there are things that excite me though. And one of the things that really excite me are bright colors. I love bright colors. This is the first time that we've combined these 5 natural materials. But here's the key thing about this project, right? This project, when we came up with it and I put my input on it, the first ones that they did, they used these materials, but they didn't use the AAA grade material
right.
and the AA grade material. They used A, high B, it was nice material, don't get me wrong, but it did not scream at you. These are not only 5 natural materials, but they're all top grade, AAA, AA grade material. And I wanted that because I wanted it to scream. I also wanted them to be very color consistent.
Okay.
And the only way to make them color consistent is by using the top grade material. So what do you got going on here? Number 1, look at the Lapis beads.
Yeah,
okay.
A lot of it.
Do you know that they actually cut those with tweezers? They use tweezers to actually draw, and it's all done by hand.
Painstaking.
There's no way to do that on a machine. It's absolutely impossible, right? Okay, then what you're seeing there, Amazonite, that almost like that aqua turquoise color. That is Amazonite. That is the finest Amazonite you'll ever see. That comes out of Mozambique. Then you look at that ruby red, okay? That's Rhodonite that comes out of Madagascar. You've seen that, I've used it in a lot of my designs, but that right there is gem quality. This is gem quality Rhodonite. Then you've got like that minty green. Can you see the minty green?
Yep.
That is a natural opal, high grade opal from Tanzania. And then of course the Lapis is from Afghanistan. And then right there, that is Butterscotch Chalcedony. So, right there, and chalcedonies, just so you, if you're not really familiar with chalcedonies, how chalcedonies are formed, and chalcedonies come in every color of the rainbow, but how they form is superheated silica. So it's silica that has become liquefied in hot water, and then what it does is it makes you find it in geothermal stopes. So it actually grows, but it's because this super high saturated silica water that's like boiling, right? Now this is, during a volcanic activity, right? During, when you're having a geothermal type event going on, and it's bubbling and boiling.
Yeah.
And when it cools and then it crystallizes. And then depending on the trace elements that are in the area, That's what gives it the color. The most expensive is the chrysoprase.
The chrysoprase.
Is the most expensive.
I want to make sure you know that you're getting the bracelet with it. So for the weekly deal drop, with every order that's placed for $99.98, the 2-strand bracelet is included at no additional cost. Now, normally that would be an extra $50, $60 or so. We're including at no additional cost. Obviously, it's stretch, so it's easy on for absolutely everybody. The only other thing that you might want to consider are the earrings, which are available. It's the loop earrings, and they're $49.98. But when you see the Amazonite and the Butterscotch on the necklace, the beautiful Rhodonite, Jay, it is the combination of all of it. It's that complete picture that obviously creates that impact. And with the backdrop being the Lapis, which we'll talk about and have talked about, that quality is phenomenal. I want to thank our team for bringing out that Lapis ring that is also available. What's the price on the ring? It's like $149, right? Yeah, $149 and change. If you are looking for a Lapis ring, it's right there. Jay, a little bit more decorative design on that ring.
Right, and again, these are all exclusively made for the Mind Find show.
Yeah, only here.
By us. Right, we build them just for the show. The only place that you can buy that design is here on the show, and those are all individually hand created from scratch. But again, let me point out, if you look at the grade of the Lapis there, that is super high grade. Okay, that is like all AA, AAA grade material. It's the last of the material that we have left over. We have, I don't want you to think like 2025 will be it, right? I've got enough. You can make a lot of cabs out of them. Like if you've got like, say 500 kilos of really big, nice material, you can cut a lot of cabochons, right? But I'm not cutting it into beads, okay?
No
so
more.
I'm not cutting it into beads. So, but we will, if you're collecting Lapis or you want to collect Lapis designs, we are going to have Lapis cabs for the next few years, but I won't have any beads. The only reason you're seeing the beads in this is it was all small material, right? So that's, when you look at those beads, do you know that's probably about a 5-year project?
A 5-year
Five-year project. And what that is, to cut those small beads like that, if I paid somebody to do that, actually, the cost of that necklace would be like insane. What this is, so do I pay somebody to do it? Yes, but it's busy work. So like when people, they have buckets of small materials, and when they don't have anything to do, instead of, just sitting there with nothing to do, they'll have project boxes.
Busy work.
And they'll do busy work. And that's what, like there's no way in heck that I would actually cut that size of Lapis bead. There's no way that I would do it. I mean, you can't come out of it. But it's a way of occupying time and keeping people busy, right? So that project took forever, and we were limited on actually how many we could do. But it's because of the size of that, it just wears so fantastic. And when this came out and they showed that price, I thought, okay, they're going to sell the necklace. That's still a great price for the necklace, $99. I think, because we gave them a good value on this. I thought, okay, wow, that's going to be a heck of a deal. And then I read and stretch bracelet. I can't believe that they're doing both. So you're getting not only the necklace, you're getting the stretch bracelet. And here again, the materials on this is top grade. These are semi-precious. These are like the gem grade materials in those 5 materials. It's the really, really top grade material of any of those 5 materials.
We're over 45% off the price. So you can't say fairer than that, and not forgetting that what this is a big weekly deal drop price. So that's good until it sells out. Now we know from our presentation earlier that Jay already moved through more than 40% of what was available. So we're down to really final orders and final opportunities on it. Obviously, Jay and I would never expect you to make a decision until you try it on. And when we send it to you, you've got 30 days, as has always been the case with HSN. Lengthwise, it is 24 inches, by the way. It's not even like it's 18, it's 24 inches. And then you've got the 2 3/4 inch extender. Earrings available for less than $50, flex pay of $10. And if you apply for an HSN credit card today and you get approved, you can take $15 off any of it. Maybe the earrings, earrings made with the necklace, but you can take $15 off any single item purchase. It's always a good way to shop, especially if you've been shopping with Jay for a long time. There's a lot of perks and benefits. Final 60 seconds, we won't get another chance to talk about the weekly deal drop. With the necklace, it's that combo of everything Jay said. Just to run through it again, this is our beautiful blue lapis, there to be seen, the Baroque rose rhodonite, the blue amazonite, the honey butterscotch chalcedony, and of course that gorgeous green opal. Everything is in there at an amazing value of under 100. Jay, 30 years is obviously a milestone. I can only imagine the pressure that you were under to come up with big things throughout this entire year.
Well, if you think about it, I mean, just the amount of designs that we've done in 30 years, I mean, it's just incredible. And it's an incredible honor to actually have survived for 30 years. I mean, think about it. I mean, like most people don't work at anything for 30 years. So it's really quite an honor. And we got a lot of fun stuff coming up for you this year. We're really going to blow the doors off.
Thank you for your orders on this one. Let's just flip our details to the earrings so you can see them. The earrings go back beautifully, but certainly by